Well, damage just off the pitch against Canvey. What did you make of that?
Yeah, I thought it was obviously the wind didn't help. It made it a bit tricky, defending and balls swirling around a little bit at times, and didn't feel first half we dealt with that really well. Didn't quite get close enough to people and win enough second balls to get a bit of momentum and get a bit of territory. And I think the challenge second half where we come out was to do better at that, and I think we did. And I think we were worthy of a point at the end of that. And we just said it was 2 set plays, wasn't it? It was a corner for them, well worked, and then a long throw from us, well worked, and getting on the second ball. So it wasn't really loads of chances in sort of open play. So I think both teams probably would go home and respect that point.
Yeah, I was going to say both teams will probably take that this morning, that you come off the pitch with a point.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's lots of twists and turns to come in this league campaign. We've got 11 games. We go to a tough game against Malden away on Friday, and we got a lot Deerham the following week. So there's no easy games. Every game's a challenge, and you only got to look at the results. And anybody can beat anybody on their day in this league if you don't turn up and you don't perform. And our challenge is to go one game at a time. Bit of a cliche, but one game at a time. Give it everything we got, and if we win some, we might lose some, but we just got to keep fighting, and I think that's what it's about. And I think the best team will end up at the top come the end of the season.
And obviously with the run we've been on at the minute, like it's just the second draw in 8 or 9 games, but it's still we haven't lost again. Show resilience once again. Yeah,
so good character second half, didn't we, to keep going, and could have felt sorry for ourselves. And there was always a worry that keep all them clean sheets when you do concede a goal that you panic or you get disappointed with that. I thought we handled it well. We conceded, and then we sort of see out that first half in sort of difficult conditions against the wind, and then second half we just knew we had to be a bit more energetic, a bit more on the front foot. And we did, and I think that pressure told in the end, and probably without clear-cut chances. I think we've had a couple of handball, maybe, I'd have to watch it back, opportunities where they're sort of panicking, defending. And I thought the big decision for me was probably when Manny got taken out and we were probably through, and I think the referee's been a bit quick on the whistle and blown that through. I'd like to see him play a bit of an advantage there. But overall, I'm pleased with the character. It's like you say, it's another game we haven't lost, and that's important, and we're proud of that record, and we want to try and take that as far as we can.
And like you mentioned before, obviously leaders we've got all across the pitch. Another leader scored again today for us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think you always back Alex to score, don't you? And he's top scorer, or around them top scorers in the league for a reason, because he scores goals, and he's on the pitch. You always think you can score. And I was saying to the boys on the bench, we score. There's not many games I think you could look this season where we haven't scored a goal. And I said if we keep going, we will get a goal. And it's probably a bit disappointing it come a bit too late to maybe go and get another goal. But I think we could have maybe added a bit more pressure and probably took the draw towards the end by the time the goal had come in. But yeah, we got some experience, we got some youth, and I think Oscar and Manny come off the bench, and I thought they were excellent today. And Oscar has been played a few games early in the season, has been left out of the squad, out the side for a little while, and Manny's been out the side as well. And I thought for 2 young men, I thought they come on in a difficult game, top of the table clash against 2 good teams, rough game, high intensity game. I thought they come off the bench, and I thought they were both excellent. So I think it's important we recognise that we've got them boys and them young boys that can go and do that.
And like you just mentioned, then we move on now to Malden on Friday.
Yeah, tough game, Malden. I've watched them a few times over the last few weeks, and fortunate enough to see them. They got a bit of pace, got a bit of athleticism about themselves. They've added a few players over the last week, and I think they got a draw today, so they're on a good run at the moment. And like I say, there's no easy games, and you've got to turn up. And on a Friday, we've got a good record. And we've got to go there and try and defend our unbeaten record. But I think there'll be lots of ups and downs, and there'll be lots of highs and lows in the weekend. And I think the benefit for us is going on a Friday if we can win, which is going to be tough and a tough challenge, but it puts a bit of pressure on people maybe then as well. So that's probably what we'll be looking to do. But chance will be the boys need to recover, look after themselves. We'll have a little look at today at how we did, and then we'll come up with a game plan to go and attack Malden and see if we can keep this record going.
Brilliant, cheers Dan.
Thank you.